How's it going, everybody? I am clearly not Magnitude, but I am Suuperblah, and I am here with a 3rd gen battle for you today. And if you happen to like these 3rd gen battles, and 1st gen battles, and 2nd gen battles, and Pokemon XD Yellow Darkness battles, and Pokemon Stadium 2 battles, you can go over to my channel, which is in the description below, and check out my stuff. I also have X and Y stuff, LP stuff, all that good stuff for y'all to see. So we're gonna get into this. I am going to lead with Jumpluff. He's going to lead with Cloyster, and I'm thinking right away, alright, I can just go Sleep Powder. Grass types, fortunately, can be put to sleep because it's new to X and Y, and even though my mindset is in X and Y, I still can sometimes remember how older gens work, and fortunately go for Sleep Powders whenever I want. But Altaria comes in. He has Natural Cure, so he can just switch out and he'll wake right up. Now, I wasn't sure at the time if Altaria had another ability, because that impacted my decision. I can't go for Leech Seed. I know he has a grass type. Most teams have Fire, Water, Grass. So it's just too risky going for a Leech Seed or Sub. So I figured, you know what, I'll just switch out into Snorlax, because Snorlax can generally handle most things that want to switch into a Jumpluff. And then he'll switch out, wake up, and then he'll go into a Sceptile, which actually works out to my benefit, because Sceptiles are mostly Sub-Seeders, so I can go for a Focus Punch to try to maybe hit Sceptile himself or whatever he wants to go into. The reason I was going to go for Sleep Powder, so he would switch out, wake up, and then have something else put to sleep, which would have been the Sceptile, but had he had another ability that wasn't Natural Cure, it would have broken Sleep Claws, and I would have had to let him kill my Jumpluff, and that would have been bad. So Skarm comes in on the Focus Punch. Roost isn't a move, so he's going to have to either rest if he wants more health back or whatever, so that's why the good damage there with Focus Punch was really kind of cool. Just to get out, you got to really chip away at walls in the older generations, especially, just because there wasn't, you know, Roost. Like Recover and Slack Off weren't, and Moonlight and such were not widely spread, so you had to, you know, people had to rely on Rest Talk. It was crazy times. So I go into Charizard. I figured he'll just switch out, and something possessed me to go for Belly Drum. Now, fun fact, I actually have 2 Belly Drummers, the second of which is a Zangoose, Linoon, and also the Pokemon I want to try to sweep with today. So that's kind of why I went for Belly Drum with Charizard, to kind of try to, like, throw him off, maybe? I don't know. I was playing really dumb. And I go for a +6 Hidden Power, Flying, and even though it's physical, it doesn't kill because of Cloyster's max defense wonderfulness. It can take, like, any hit in the world. So unfortunately I waste my Charizard. I could have literally just gone into Snorlax or Vaporeon and had no problem. I could have also given Vaporeon a wish to throw up to Charizard and use Charizard later, especially since I have really no other way of killing Skarmory. Which is like, uh-oh. So I kind of made a boo-boo by letting Charizard die. But that's okay. I do have Vaporeon. Vaporeon Surfs will still do a lot to the incoming Skarmory, which is what he decides to go out to after the explosion. And I don't really care about Spikes too much. Like, I do, but at the same time I don't. And I decide I could probably sub-pass to something, and that would be awesome. So I just realized, you know, him not using Whirlwind, because that would be poor. And there's a good chance, you know, he has, you know, Rest Talk, Whirlwind, Spikes, which is kind of crazy, but it's not uncommon to say the least, and Drill Peck's usually common too, though, so it can go either way, so who knows. I decided to go for a Serve, because I know I need to get some damage off, and I just don't want Drill Peck, if he has it, which he does, to break the sub, and it doesn't, just because Vaporeon is so darn defensive. And obviously the uninvested attack stat too. So Surf actually does a lot. Vaporeon's special attack stat is pretty high. I believe it's 130. 110 or 130, 120. It's somewhere up there. It might be 130. I'm not sure entirely. I decided to go for a Baton Pass this time around. And he decides to switch, which is kind of cool. He goes into Altaria, which, you know, obviously would resist the Surf. But, now I have options. I can go into Linoon now and try to sweep, or I could have gone into, like, Rhyperior, Rhydon, or Snorlax to try to, you know, just kill the Altaria. I decide, you know what? We didn't have any luck with Charizard. Maybe we'll do better this time. So I go for Belly Drum. He ends up going, I believe, for a Fire Blast, which is... It had to have been his only attacking move if he went for it, because as you can see, he is going to miss his Fire Blast, which lets me get a free... Yes, free Belly Drum, and I have a sub up. So now we can go for Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed, I believe Extreme Speed Linoon was an event from Pokemon Coliseum or Gale of Darkness. It was one of the two, so not an event, but it was an exclusive to those games. And we are able to just take out the Altaria, so we might have a sweep going, so we'll have to find out. He still has Scarm. That's probably his best thing, you know, to handle this. If he doesn't have Whirlwind, I don't know, he should have gone for it a long time ago, like when I was in with Vaporeon probably. So that's that. We have Hidden Power fighting, and we have Shadow Ball, and Hidden Power both physical. Hidden Power is based on the type, so if it was like HP Fire, it would be special. If it was HP Rock, it would be physical. Fighting is a physical type, so Hidden Power is physical. Shadow Ball, Ghost was physical in 3rd gen and back, so that's why that happened. He goes for Drill Peck, showing me he does not, in fact, have Whirlwind, so we can't go for that. He can't go for that, obviously, which means we're in good shape now. If he can't stop it with Scarm, he's not going to stop it. And I've never gotten a Lightning Sweep to work before until now, and I've tried it in like 4th gen and stuff. It worked a lot better in 3rd gen, I guess. Yeah, so that leads me to believe that set was actually Rest Talk, Spikes, and Drill Peck. That's the only thing that really makes sense to me right now. Raikou comes in. Raikou, just because it's a legendary, might be able to live in Extreme Speed, but I'm really hoping the opposite is true, because I would love to get a sweep. And we're gonna see, will it go? Will it go? Will it go? Will it? Dead. Got him. Kind of hoping that would happen, and it did. I know it's +6, but when you think about it, it is a Linoon, and it is just, you know, Legendary Bulk comes into play. And if Raikou can't take a hit, then Sceptile's not going to take a hit. So we can go for another Extreme Speed. Another thing to worry about with Extreme Speed for Linoon sweeps is that Extreme Speed only has APP, and we're gonna, you know, probably end up using half of that. I believe that was just 4. We hit Altaria, Raikou, Sceptile, maybe one other guy? I don't know, but he has a Medicham. And Medicham, just, you know, I think he doesn't think... Oh, yeah, okay. So he's abandoned Medicham, and he has Fake Out, so he can't really kill with Fake Out. So there's no point of going for Fake Out, and that's going to be a game. So, yeah, we got a Lightning Sweep. That's pretty cool. Yep. I wanted to just throw this video up on here for Steve's channel, just because he needed some content for today. So I figured, you know what, I had a little sweep. I would narrate it for you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed it. I have a lot more closer games over on my channel. This was just kind of one I had lying around, so I figured, hey, I should share it with you guys and see if it piques your interest. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave this video a like. You could favorite this video if you really want to make Magnitude's day, and you can check out my channel if you want to make my day. I know you have made my day already just by watching this video, because you're all so lovely. Okay, I'm really terrible at outros, so I'm just gonna hang up now, as if it were a phone call. Peace out.